Good morning. It's good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back to Working Aussies Homestead. I will be your tour guide today. My name is Josh. Okay, enough of that. Today, we've got to grab some chores and get them done. And then, if you saw yesterday's video, we got that second tarp in our garden. But it has been raining non-stop. It's not raining now. Thank God. And then I need to put some pallets on that now that it is not raining, so that way it does not blow away. Because trust me, that blowing away over the rest of the garden is probably not a good thing. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're using a couple different methods this year to work our garden better. She's hanging out. To work our garden better. The first thing we need to do is put pallets on this tarp so it doesn't blow away, because if it blows away, I'm going to be severely upset with myself, and it'll probably ruin a lot of the garden space here. So, let's go ahead and do that. While we're doing that, I want to tell you something about the tarp. So if you're new here and you know nothing about tarps, you've never used a tarp on a garden, or you see other people using their tarp and you're not exactly sure why, there's three main purposes here. So I just want to take a minute and talk to you guys about tarps. In case you're new here, you're wondering why we're using a tarp to cover our garden, why don't we just come out here and prep it by hand, or what is the purpose of the tarp? So there's a couple of reasons for the tarp, but basically the main one is weed control. If you have a massive weed problem in your garden, the first thing you can do is you can go out there and do it by hand, or use some other type of method to pull the weeds. But we've done that, didn't like it, wasn't fun, pulled our hair out trying to pull weeds out, if you get what I'm saying. So this year we're going to be using the tarp, and what the tarp does is a couple different things. So in order to have a healthy plant, you have to think about it this way. A weed is a plant. So it's cold outside, the seeds are not going to germinate, we're not going to get any weeds really growing over the summer because it is cold. That being said, we put the tarp on. What that signals the seed to do is it's time to warm up, because the tarp is creating a warm, moist environment, and so it's signaling to the seed that it's fake spring, and that it's warming up, it's time to germinate, it's giving it that moisture, so you now have a moist environment, a warm environment, and that seed is being signaled to germinate. But the problem is, you need one more thing for a seed to germinate properly and become a plant, and that is sun. And so when the tarp is blocking out the sun, it's going to kill that seed, kill that plant, kill that germination, and then basically you're left with this nice nutrient dense soil. The nutrients from that plant goes into it. Some people will plant a green manure, cut it, and then cover it with a tarp, and that will add nutrients to the soil. So this just allows you to prep your soil and get it ready without necessarily having to do anything, and it's free. So you lay the thing out for a couple months and boom, you're ready to go, in a couple of months to plant directly into the soil, and you've got a healthier soil, you've got a more nutrient dense soil, and you've got hopefully less weeds that come up. After doing this for years and years, you may not have any weed seeds. That's awesome. That looks nice. That's ready. That's ready to go. It looks good. I think it'll work out well. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna work on some things for Miss Jordan since she is pulling a double to help her out tonight with dinner. But I'm excited. I'm excited to get this done. I'm excited to have this part of the project done. We need to lay down the cardboard. And I have a couple other ideas. I haven't talked to Jordan about it yet, but so let me see if I can get you up here. Hold on. All right. So there's a spot right in here, this area, that we're not going to be using as bed prep this year. So either we can put some raised beds there, or I was thinking we could put a compost like line right there that I could turn easily, but I don't know if I want it in front of the house. We do have this compost pile over here, so we could add more inside the chicken run, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet. So leave in the comments, tell me what you think. You like this spot? You like this spot? Do you think raised bed over here? Because we're gonna have the raised beds all over here. What do you think should go? There's probably like 3 or 4 feet right there, and then obviously it's the 36-inch all the way down. So what do you guys think? What would you put there if you were gonna put something there? I'm interested to know. Leave it in the comments. We're gonna put this chicken on for Miss Jordan, but I have to empty this, so I'm gonna clean this area real quick and then empty the duck bone broth, and then we'll get the chicken from the back and we will get it on to cook. I think we're doing like a rice and cheesy chicken thing with some veggies tonight. I don't remember what she told me. I just remember she told me to put the chicken in the crock pot. This is gonna be really good. Look at this. Duck bone broth. Look at that. Look at that fat line. Oh man. And we got a big one. 1/2 gallon. It's gonna be really good. Plus, got the chicken in. It's looking really good. We're gonna put the top on, but we'll see you guys tonight. All right, made it home. So it's late. My wife's making a bunch of noise, as always, but gotta feed them puppies. Gotta feed the puppies. Gotta feed the puppies. You got Mama over there? Good girl.
And obviously, we're not ready for puppies yet because she's eating.
Yep.
So that's another sign that puppies are on the way, is she'll refuse food. So, not quite there.
Not quite there. What else are you making besides the chicken?
I am making some rice and adding some cheddar cheese soup to it. So we'll have like cheesy chicken and rice. So, sounded good. So we're gonna try it.
Ooh, let me see. Did you show him your new gizmo?
No.
Yeah.
It's a nutcracker.
Nutcracker. She got this.
You better watch out.
My goodness. This is not made for children. I don't even think we have any pecans left, but we finally got one for Christmas. So next year we will be prepared. So.
I don't know how many scoops I just put in.
3.
Only 3?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Do we need to watch the video again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like a perfect example of people with MS and cognitive dysfunction. As I'm putting the scoops in, I'm thinking to myself, I need to remember how many I'm putting in so I know how much liquid to add, and I couldn't keep track of it.
We're going to figure this out.